Hey, what's up? Today I want to show you a beautiful baked chicken and eggplant recipe right out of the Greek cookbook. Traditional, satisfying, comfort food, Greek comfort food. Very easy to make, and the most important, it's super delicious. So, in this recipe here, I'm just going to fire this baby up here. I'm going to be using 6 bone-in, skin-on chicken thighs. Very easy, nothing complicated at all. So, as usual, into my frying pan or my cooking pan, I'm going to be using roughly 1/3 of a cup of my Greek extra virgin olive oil. Now, having said that, before we actually do any more, preheat our oven 375 degrees Fahrenheit or about 180 degrees Celsius. Once that's preheated, we're done with it. We don't have to worry about it until basically we throw in our food. So now, time to brown off our chicken. And in this case, I'm going to go fairly like a medium high heat. I want my oil to actually, or my chicken to actually crisp up. And what I'm going to do is put them down, the thighs, skin side down. Now, handling raw chicken or any kind of raw poultry, wash your hands real quick with soap. You don't need any salmonella in your food or anywhere else. So at this point now is a good time to season as well. So I'm going to do a little bit of salt and a little bit of fresh cracked black pepper will go over this, over the chicken. Done with that. Now, while this is going, we can still do some other stuff. By the way, this recipe is great for using veggies that are a little bit past their prime. They're still good. You don't want to throw them out in waste food, but they just don't look as pretty as they do in magazine shoots. That's totally fine. The flavor is still there. So I'm going to start with my onion, and all I'm going to do really is clean the onion and really just slice it. Nothing to this at all. You don't need anything complicated. Let me just get this out of the way here. And all you're going to just really, wrong knife, is just slice it up. Because this is all going to go into our frying pan, it's going to give, you don't need to really go microscopic on it. I'm going to use 2 cloves. Now, for those of you that know, in Europe, the cloves are like the size of small walnuts, whereas here, 1 clove is basically the equivalent, 1 clove over there is the equivalent of like 2 cloves here. So here, typically, I use 2 cloves for the average dish. If you find your chicken is sticking or the skin is sticking to the bottom of your pan, no worries, just leave it. That means that it hasn't actually been done to the way it should. All right, so now it's time to turn over our chicken. It's browning beautifully. Remember, this is only the first part of the cooking process. Oh, almost lost a skin there. There it is. Perfect. Just set that down, just like that. And now let's season the other side with a little bit of salt, a little bit of pepper, just like that. Perfect. Give this a couple more minutes and this will be ready to go to the next step. All right, so now our chicken is pretty much done. It's browned. Let me just lower this just a little bit. And we're just going to leave this aside now because we're going to need the pan for the rest of this. So now, let me just move that here. The next thing to go in is our onions. Remember we sliced those up? Nice and easy. Give those just a quick little stir around here. Now my oil is super infused with the flavor of my browned chicken. Amazing. Really beautiful now. All these flavors are going to start happening. As this is going, I'm going to take some of my garlic and just cut it up into small pieces. You don't need microscopic pieces, but you don't want whole cloves of garlic either. Just like that. And the other one. Now, at this stage of the game, what I do, I throw in my herbs and my spices to get the release of the oils. So, half a teaspoon of cumin goes in here. Cumin, cumino, call it whatever you want. Half a teaspoon of cinnamon. No sauce is complete, or no Greek sauce that we're going to use for this is complete without the cinnamon. I'm also going to put in a couple of my mint flavor bombs. If you don't have the frozen veggies or the frozen herbs, just use about a tablespoon of dried mint. That will work fantastic as well. And now, this is the main base for my sauce, my tomato sauce. So, next thing to go in, you're going to do about 3 cups of crushed tomatoes will go in here. Give or take. That's fantastic. What I do is I always take a little bit of water, not much, maybe a quarter cup, half a cup, just to clean off the bottle, because there's still a bunch of goodness in there. Next part that's going to go in is our eggplant. And for my eggplant, like I said, it may not be the best looking one, but it's still full of flavor and it still works really well. What am I going to do for this? It's a pretty long eggplant, so what I'm going to do is I'm just going to cut it down into thirds. And you'll see where I'm going with this. Now, when you're making this, we're going to be cutting it into strips. And as you're cutting these, you don't want tiny little strips. You want basically 1 centimeter by 1 centimeter little strips. And that way, it's going to cook off, it's going to bake off, but it's not going to just disintegrate and disappear. That's what we don't want here. Now, we just take our eggplants and place them in our sauce. So these are actually going to braise. It's super, super delicious. So just get them all in your tomato sauce, just like that. And that's most of your dish done. So here, now, a little more seasoning. It's good to season in stages. That's what's important. A little more pepper. This is such a hearty, this is like a comfort food dish. It's like hug on a plate. So get that there just like that. Now, what I'm going to do next is I'm going to take my chicken. I'm going to slowly start placing it in there. Actually, let me try this because it's still a little warm. I'm just going to submerge your chicken in between your eggplants, and even let your eggplants kind of go in or over them. That's totally fine. Wait till you see how this looks when it comes out of the oven. Now that's really something. Right, put this in there just like that. Make sure you get everything else all leveled out as well so it cooks evenly. That's perfect. Just like that. And now I'm going to take a little bit of parsley and yeah, it's Greek food. We put our herbs at this stage now, just like that. Put that in there, as well as a little dried basil. This is going to be like the flavor kicker for the sauce on top. It's going to give it another depth of flavors. That goes off. Now, my friends, that's it for the first part of this. Time to bake it off into our 375-degree oven for about 45 minutes to an hour, and we're ready to go. All right, this is literally out of the oven about 5 minutes ago. It is so perfect. It is done to perfection. My chicken has all come together with that beautiful tomato sauce, that Greek-style tomato sauce, with the eggplants baked perfectly. I think the only thing that's missing from this now is let's kick it out of the ballpark. We've gone this far. Let's take it one step further. I'm going to take some feta here, just regular feta, and just start crumbling it around. Because what's going to happen is, A, you're going to get this beautiful flavor, and B, you're going to get the contrast of the white from the feta. It is going to be absolutely magnificent. That's it. Look at that. And one step further than that, nothing like a little bit of fresh raw olive oil. Just drizzle it very lightly, maybe like a tablespoon or two. That's it. Boom. Done. This dish is ready for action. So now to serve this up, you have options. You could either serve it with plain old rice, very nice, mashed potatoes, another great option. You could even do short pasta with this, works fantastic. And one of my personal favorites, plain just the way it is with a little fresh crusty bread. Ooh, now let's see what's going on here. Get ready to see some shit here now. So, it's going to take a little piece of my, oh my gosh, look at this chicken. This chicken just falls literally off the bone. A little bit of feta. Oh my God. Jesus, Joseph, and Mary. Is that ever good? Holy smokes. Everything is incorporated. The sauce is bang on. The chicken is done to absolute perfection. Melt in your mouth. The briny saltiness of the feta accompanying the eggplant is absolutely, oh my God. My friends, try this. Share this. Bring this. You are going to look like a star, and it's so easy, and it's all done in one pot, one pan, done and dusted. And once you're finished here, chuck it in the dishwasher. You only got one thing. So my friends, that's it for this episode on my baked chicken and eggplant Greek style. Very easy to make, super, super delicious. Believe me. Geez, I could eat my body weight of this. Anyway, the point is, try this. So, hope you guys liked this episode. If you did, smash that like button and subscribe. Check me out online as well at kensgreektable.com, where you'll find this recipe and many more others, with more being added all the time. And until next time, I will see you on the next one. I thank you so much for watching. Bye for now.